A very good day and welcome everyone to the 4th International Conference on Social Science, Humanities and Technology. My name is Ridwan Ajit and today I will present my paper titled Effect of Owner-Manager Personal Characteristics and Business Characteristics on Business Success of the Small and Medium Enterprises, a case of service sectors of retail trade in Labuan, Malaysia. So the agenda for my presentation today will be divided into 7 parts, include the introduction, definition, literature review, underlying theory, methodology, discussion, and significance of study. For the literature review, it will also involve the short explanation on the definition of owner-manager personal characteristics and business characteristics. For the methodology part, I will include the conceptual framework, hypothesis, and statistical analysis that I have used for this study. Now, I will start with the introduction for my study. In 2016, it was reported by the Department of Statistics and the Ministry of Finance Malaysia that 98.5% of businesses in Malaysia are SMEs, and it contributes to a 37.1% of GDP and 66% of employment or job creations in Malaysia. Besides, the Ministry of Finance 2019 have allocated RM 8 billion budget for Bumiputras in 2020, which increased from 7.2 ringgit Malaysia billions in 2019. This information attract my interest to know why government has allocated the special budget for Bumiputras. It could be cause of certain factors, or it could be cause of the successful of involvement of SMEs in Malaysia economies. Thus, I have conducted the study related with the effect of certain factors on business success of the SMEs. Now, I will explain on the definition for SMEs in Malaysia. Based on SME Corporation Malaysia 2013, SME can be defined based on the size of its operations, which consists of two main categories. The first one is manufacturing sectors and the second one is service and other sectors. For the manufacturing sectors, small manufacturing enterprises should have less than 15 million sales turnover and less than 75 employees at one time, while medium enterprises for manufacturing should have less than 50 million sales turnover and less than 200 employees at one time. However, for the service and other sectors, the small enterprises sales turnover should be less than 3 millions with less than 30 employees at one time. As for the medium enterprises of service and other sectors, sales turnover should be less than 20 millions and employees less than 75%. This specific definition and category of SMEs was introduced by SME Corporation Malaysia 2013 through the National SME Development Council. Thus, in Malaysia, to be categorized as SME, and enterprises should have at least 5 employees to 200 employees at one time. Moreover, their respective enterprises should have sales turnover from 300,000 to 50 million ringgit Malaysia. Next, I will talk about literature review. This study was focused on the two main dependent variables. The first one is owner-manager personal characteristics and the second one is business characteristics. For the owner-manager personal characteristics, it refers to personal demographic and socio-economic characteristics of the owner-managers. These characteristics will only limit to owner-manager personal characteristics at the owner and manager level. For the business characteristics, it is referred to any characteristics that can differentiate one business with another businesses in the same sector, and it limits to characteristics at business level. The underlying theory for this study will be the entrepreneurship theory by Reynolds and White 1997. This theory used for a better understanding of the concept of the effect of factors towards business success. It has 4 main stages, which consist of the conception stage, gestation stage, infancy stage, and the endorsing stage. At the conception stage, there will be an interest or idea or any considerations on starting up a business. It is a stage where the persons in the population has an idea or interest to involve in the business. In the other case, it refers to the time where the owner starts to realize there's a problem or they want to set a new goal for their business. In the second stage, the gestation stage, is referred to a specific action will be taken toward the idea or consideration of the business startup, or the owner for the business is taking some action for their new goal or problem solving. In the infancy stage, action taken will be in the form of small basic activities such as trading between suppliers and business entity, or the business entity and the customer, or the owner has come with certain solution to solve the problem that they face or achieve their goal. In the final stage, the endorsing stage, a business successfully established with its business criteria has been fulfilled. This stage also means that a business owner has reached their goal, whether set up a business or achieve their new target and solving their business problem. Next, I will explain the methodology of this study. In this study, I tried to examine the significance effect of factors under owner-manager personal characteristics and business characteristics toward business success of small and medium enterprises, SMEs. Thus, I proposed the conceptual framework that has two independent variables. And then, under the owner-manager personal characteristics, the factors involve age, gender, ethnicity, education level, and experience. While for the business characteristics, it involves factors such as year in business, financial resources, type of customer, and number of employees. For this study, it will only have one single dependent variable, which is business success. This conceptual framework was adapted and modified from senior 2016 to fit with the case and situation of SMEs in Malaysia, especially retail trade and service sectors in Labuan. From the literature review and entrepreneurship theory, this study has come with 9 different hypotheses. These hypotheses are all to examine if there is a large significant effect of every factors under independent variables towards the single dependent variables. For the statistical analysis, this study has used a set of questionnaire for data collection. A proposed sampling technique has been used to select the sample from population based on the availability and accessibility of the owner-manager of retail trade in Labuan on the time the data has been collected. At the end, 51 respondents from owner-manager of retail trade in Labuan have successfully completed this questionnaire. All of this data was run with IBM Statistical Package for Social Science (SPSS) software version 26, and one-way between groups analysis of variance ANOVA with post-hoc tests has been employed to run the data. In order to examine the effect of factors toward business success, ETA square calculation was included in the analysis. This ETA square or ETA square calculation will given result on the effect size of factors toward business success. And based on Cohen effect size 1988 result on ETA square 0.14, 0.06, and 0.01 will indicate the effect size of large, medium, and small respectively. For discussion part, the study has found that age, ethnicity, education level, year in business, and the number of employees has a large significant effect on the business success of SME. Besides, experience, resources, and type of customer have a medium significant effect on the business success of SMEs, while gender is the only factor that has a small significant effect in the small and medium enterprises. Thus, this study only found that as hypothesis H2, H3, H4, H6, and H9 were accepted to have a large significant effect on the business success. At the end of the study, there are four significant of the study. The first one is the study was conducted in order to understand more on what factors that have large significant effect on the business success of SMEs, especially retail trade SMEs in Labuan, Malaysia. Second is to extend the business and entrepreneurship knowledge, while the third is study was conducted in hope that it can provide some knowledge and guidance for business improvement process, especially for those businesses under SMEs categories. Finally, the study also have been conducted in order to add on the literature for future studies related with the effect of factors towards business success of small and medium enterprises. So that's conclude my presentation for today. Thank you.